For openers could, or for that matter would, a city of 200,000 muster support for a pro franchise, much less something as shaky as the WFL Texans. It was immediately evident that Shreveport was aware of the steamer's existence. Marquees were plastered with welcome signs. A quick call to the Chamber of Commerce, and we located the steamer home base at Sheridan Inn, where most of the players will live the remainder of the season. In a tiny room, bleary-eyed publicity man Jack Cherry had set up shop, not your usual NFL headquarters, to say the least. Cherry was frantically typing up last-minute roster changes and trying to locate buses to take the team to its new stadium. Cherry informed us that the club had been purchased from the league yesterday morning by Bill Bernard, president of the American Bank of Louisiana. So we paid him a visit. Bernard has taken on the task of peddling $4 million worth of stock in the club.
Well, there was a radio station here that opened their airways, as I understand, for a couple of hours just to get an indication of whether people would be interested in a public subscription. And in that period of time, there was over $750,000 in pledges and people giving their name and address and how much they would commit and they would love to be part of the ownership. Of course, this, as I understand, is one of the things that Green Bay, I mean, this is the basis on which their club is set up, and we definitely want to have a public subscription in our ultimate structuring.
Right.
We want as many people from the Architects area as possible to be involved in this. I think the interest is just as strong in East Texas and Southern Arkansas as it is in this area, and I think we'll all benefit from it.
Shreveport Mayor Calhoun Allen was also instrumental in the acquisition, and he insists that the club's woes in Houston can be laid to rest.
This is a new ball game here. I think that even the attitude with the players and the coaches is so different. And certainly we appreciate the effort that Mr. Bernard has made to bring it to Shreveport, to make certain it will be here. And we know that the people are going to respond to their fullest to make it successful.
Another plus factor for the team is State Fair Stadium, recently expanded to a capacity of 48,000. At 4:30 in the afternoon, workmen were still busily installing telephone lines in the press box. With the rain still falling, the moment of reckoning arrived. Kickoff time and a good advance ticket sales. Memphis, with one of the best teams in the league, took the opening kickoff. And right away, there were some recognizable faces. Danny White, the Dallas Cowboys' third-round draft pick from Arizona State at quarterback for Memphis, replacing the injured John Hewart. For Shreveport, D.C. Nobles, who engineered the Houston Veer offense under Bill Yeoman. There was Jim Nance, the former New England Patriot, who picked up his 6,000th career yard rushing in the game. Warren McVay, the little scatback who played for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yes, there were a lot of NFL rejects, including former Nebraska star Rich Glover, recently cut by the New York Giants. Steamer fans had something to cheer about in the first half as little Charlie Durkee, ex-team the New Orleans Saints, kicked a 47-yard field goal. But Memphis, with Danny White throwing and J.J. Jennings running and receiving, pulled ahead. Then, of course, there was the halftime with the Grambling Band, an entertaining show anytime, any place. For the Steamer, halftime was the highlight. Memphis pulled away after that. Former Cowboy Richmond Flowers returned to kickoff, but it resulted in nothing but bumps and bruises. And the final score was Memphis 17, the Steamer 3. But most of the 21,000 wet souls didn't seem too disappointed. That's it.
You gonna come back?
I sure am.
Like the game, huh?
Perform, sure.
How about you? Did you enjoy the game?
Yes, sir.
You want to come back?
Yes, sir.
How about you, sir?
Enjoyed it immensely. We'll be back.
Everybody seems to be coming back. How about you?
Coming back next week. Enjoyed it.
Just hope Shreveport sticks with them.